Hello, family. Okay, I just had a I feel like a super major revelation about the divine masculine and the divine feminine and their cooperation with each other. Okay, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Odayam Satu. I am a channeler, amongst other things, and I am using this channel to this platform to utilize those spiritual skills in my own way. Please, if these messages resonate with you, or if you know someone that can benefit from these messages, please like, share with them, and subscribe for more content. Also, you can find me on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Facebook for additional channeling and spiritual messages, collective messages, and other content. Okay, so for those of you that have tuned in to the other messages that I've done and posted recently, and one of them you may have heard me discuss the trip to Stone Mountain, Georgia in 2025 several weeks ago. And one of the things, as I was getting to the very top of the mountain, I began to channel, and I heard Spirit say, let him help you. Let him help you. And at the time, it took me several weeks to finally begin to really process what that meant. But now it's becoming more and more clear. And so what I'm hearing is this: divine feminine, it's gonna be left up to her to be honest and vulnerable with divine masculine, to let him know what she needs. Okay? If you are someone who is very proud and has a hard time asking people for help because you don't want the backlash from it, you don't want the ridiculing, you don't want to be gossiped about later, then this probably is going to resonate with you. I totally and completely understand where you're coming from. I'm talking to myself as I am doing this recording, as we speak. So trust me when I tell you that the messages are always for the channeler first, okay? But what I'm hearing is when it comes to letting him help you, that means that you let him know, I need this or I need that. Okay? If it's love, I need this type of love. Or if it's finances, I'm in a hard spot right now, I need such and such and such. Instead of always assuming that he is supposed to know. Okay? Because there are levels to the growth and development process for the divine masculine, the same as it is for the divine feminine. Okay, I had some recent events that took place in my family, and make a long story short, the divine masculines in my family came through for me like freaking superheroes. Okay, and so but here's the thing: it took me saying, listen, masculine, I need this help. Okay, sometimes it takes us being straightforward, honest, and direct as divine feminines to let the divine masculine know how he can help, how he can contribute, okay, to our betterment and our growth and our development, because he wants to know how he can help. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that he's saying, look, let me help you. This is him saying, let me help you. Okay? Divine masculine is crying out to divine feminine and saying, let me help you. But if I'm confused about how to help you, just tell me. Tell me how I can help you. Okay? And like I said, there are levels to this. Now, that's the divine masculine, as of what I would call or consider the majority of the collective, who has grown and matured and is in a space and a place enough to be able to handle her divine feminine's truth without ridicule and without judgment. He is saying, I am here. Let me help you. His hand is stretched out. Okay? But then there's another level to that divine masculine. And this, I almost went to heaven when God showed me this part. The next level to that divine masculine is the empathic divine masculine. And what that means is he is the one that automatically sees the need and acts on it. Okay? He's the one that says, okay, I see this right here. This is the need. Here, let me help you in this way. Okay? Let's get this done. All right? That is an extremely matured divine masculine. Okay? And that's going to resonate with some who know who they are. And shout out to those divine masculines who have grown and matured to that level. Number 127 is going to be highly significant and specific to those. It's a major arcana. It's a completion code. It's a number 10 as well. Okay. So shout out to those divine masculines who have matured to that level. But as a collective, this is what the divine masculine is saying. He's saying, listen, let me help you. Say what you need to say. 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 That's what I'm hearing. Like John Mayer, say what you need to say, right? Don't let that opportunity slip by you, pass you by, because you're stuck in old past trauma, in drama, in old past hurts, in past relationships where you did that and that person didn't know how to process your truth, and so they fumbled the ball in terms of being able to actually hear you and understand you and see the need and know the need. Listen, we're past all of that now. Okay, we're past that point of time space. We're past that. Now we can be honest, okay? And the ones that you can be honest with, and the ones that you can be honest without, all right? Take it how it resonates, all right? But the bottom line is the divine masculine as a collective. He's saying, listen, let me help you. Let me help you. And what I heard on that mountain was God say, let him help you, okay? And when we are open and honest enough, because God is going to use him, okay, to get the job done on planet Earth. God is going to use him because it is the divine masculine who restores the divine feminine to her rightful place. Okay, the energy, the power, the might, and the strength is going to come through him. Okay, but we have to let our guard down and let our swords down, okay? Enough to be able to see that we can trust them. We can have faith, to be able to trust them with the job. They can now handle it, okay? So, but yeah, that's what I heard. I'm going to go ahead and end the message here. I pray peace, love, and light. Take the information how it resonates. I hope this truly, truly helps someone. And again, like I said, this is Oriam Setu. I will be back with some more messages because the divine has really been talking. So I'll upload those messages later. You guys have an amazing day, okay? I pray peace and love and light to you all. Again, like, share, and subscribe if the information is helping you and it resonates. Take care.